So I just wanted to talk about and share something that's been on my mind a lot lately. And before I even start the video, I just want to make it very clear. I am not rich. I don't have any supercars. I don't have a super nice house. I'm not financially free. I'm basically living paycheck to paycheck right now. But I'm still in the process of trying to build myself up right now. But I've realized something that I kind of wanted to talk about because I feel like a lot of people my age that have similar goals and similar ambition probably share the same feelings. Like I said, especially if you're ambitious and you're constantly thinking about money and wealth like I am all the time, that dream that you have, whatever it may be, that's supposed to be motivating you every day, can actually start draining the life out of your present. You're thinking of your dream car, the nice house that you want, that financial freedom that comes with it, your successful business that you want to build, your YouTube channel, TikTok, whatever it is. You keep imagining the life where all of your problems disappear because you achieve the goals that you want when it comes to financial freedom. At first, it feels motivating, but after a while, some weird stuff happens. Your mind starts living in the future so much that your current life starts feeling like an obstacle. The job that you're working, the business that you're building, going to the gym, the people around you. None of it feels good enough anymore because you're constantly comparing it to a life that doesn't even exist yet. I am the number one culprit of this. I constantly catch myself doing this every single day. I have a decent day, I make some progress, I get a good workout in, but instead of feeling proud and satisfied, my brain immediately says, yeah, but you're still not there yet. And suddenly my win doesn't feel like a win anymore. That's the trap. Most people think that the obsession with money comes once you have it. But in my opinion, I actually think it starts well before that. I think it starts where I'm at right now. Because when your entire self-worth gets tied to a future version of yourself, your present self just always feels like it's not enough. And no amount of hustle or grind can fix that. Now, it's not because money is bad. Money matters. Money solves real problems. Money pays your bills. Money supports your family. Having financial freedom definitely matters. It's what I want also. But when money stops being a tool and becomes your entire identity instead, things start to get dangerous. And don't even get me started on social media. This makes it 10 times worse. Because every person that you see on your Instagram or your TikTok feed that's showing off their fancy life or their financial success or whatever they have that you don't have yet, it feels like a constant reminder that you're behind and you're not where you want to be. You can wake up in the morning and constantly compare your life to people showing penthouses, supercars, exotic vacations, and seven-figure businesses. And even if it's fake half the time, your brain doesn't really know that and doesn't really care. It just sees somebody that's ahead of you. And comparison is going to be exhausting. I think that's why so many ambitious people feel so anxious all the time, myself included. And it's not because they're lazy or they're not working hard, but we just convince ourselves that we can finally be happy later. Later when I'm making more money, or later when I have that car that I want. Or later when I have that house that I want, or later when I have the relationship I want, or later when I have that financial freedom. And meanwhile, while you keep telling yourself that and thinking about that, the present still happens. Life keeps happening. Your parents get older, your friendships change, and before you know it, years pass in the blink of an eye. I mean, I've been having these goals for myself ever since I graduated high school. I'm 24 years old. I wanted to be a content creator. I wanted to be a business owner. I wanted to be a successful entrepreneur, millionaire, all these things. And I really have not made any progress since then. And I just keep obsessing over this idea of a future life where I have all of these things. And it almost makes me feel like I haven't been appreciating my 6 years that have passed since I graduated. And they're gone just like that in a blink of an eye. Moments that you have that you'll never get back because you're so focused and obsessed on the future and saying that you'll be able to be happy and do all these things and enjoy your life once you have all these goals and this money that really doesn't even matter. You're too busy constantly staring in the future all the time to even appreciate and notice what's going on in front of you. Or by the time they arrive at this destination, they realize, like myself, how many years they've wasted not appreciating their present life. And the truth is, the goalpost is going to keep moving. Once you make more money, you're going to want more. You hit one goal, there's going to be another. You get one supercar, all of a sudden there's a more expensive one that you want. You finally get something that you've been obsessing over your entire life that you say is going to make all of your problems go away. And then once you have it, your brain is going to baseline and it's going to become your new normal again. And then you're going to chase more. And you're going to be constantly stuck in the cycle of wanting more and saying that you'll be happy later when you have this and you have this and you have this. And then you're never going to appreciate your present life and years are just going to keep going by. This is something that I've been struggling with so badly in the past 6 years. The chase is just going to continue. And obviously, I don't think the solution here is pretending money doesn't matter because it absolutely does matter. What I think matters is not sacrificing your entire life or your current life, fantasizing and obsessing over a future when you still have your present life in front of you to live. You need to enjoy the grind. You need to enjoy the process. You need to enjoy your relationships, your vacations, whatever it is that you have now in your present life. You need to enjoy it and let yourself enjoy it without constantly obsessing over the goals that you have and telling yourself that you can be happy and you can enjoy your life and you can be satisfied once you achieve these goals. Because if you keep looking at life like that, you're never going to be happy, because you're going to be constantly always chasing something else or a better life than what you have currently, because your brain is going to keep baselining. Build your future, work on your goals, do all these things that you say you want to do to improve your life, but don't abandon your present life. And don't postpone your happiness until you have a certain car that you want, a certain type of freedom, or a certain number in your bank account. Because if you can't appreciate your current life as it is, chances are you're not going to appreciate your life once you have these things that you think are going to fix your life. And not to sound corny, but real wealth isn't money. It's having people that you love. It's having your health. It's having peace of mind. It's being able to enjoy a random Tuesday afternoon. And it's being present enough to experience and enjoy your life fully. And honestly, this is something that I'm really, really struggling with. And I've kind of came to this realization recently about why I just haven't been very happy with myself for the past 6 years. I keep telling myself that I'm going to be happy once I have these things that I want, and that I'm finally going to be able to enjoy my life once I have the financial freedom. I have the business that I've always wanted. I have the car that I always wanted. And I'm starting to realize that I'm just not enjoying my present life and my present years right now. And I'm just letting years fly by. So I'm not saying to stop chasing your dreams, and I'm definitely not going to stop chasing my dreams. But what I am going to do is stop obsessing over the future and my future goals, and just letting myself enjoy my current life, and not telling myself that I can be happy and enjoy my life once I have these financial goals or once I have these fitness goals achieved. And if you're anything like me, I definitely recommend you guys do the same thing.